Hello, everybody, and surprise, surprise. We are both here, surprising. And Janet, you just came back from your son's wedding. How amazing.
Yes, it was so beautiful. Little babies and weddings, like they just make you so optimistic about life, right? I mean, it's just everybody focused on love, and it was beautiful and it was great and so heartwarming, and I just couldn't be prouder and happier. When you see your kids like doing like good, like
Right.
doing well, and it's just such an amazing moment. So happy.
I love it. Hello, Laura, and hello, Joy. And we've got Eleni watching in Greece. And Eleni is going to be, I'm so excited. There's a possibility that she might be on The Voice in Greece. And I'm super excited for her. I just am going to talk about manifesting, right? So that's what we're here today, guys. We're here to talk about manifestation, and everybody can tell you, like, here's some manifesting tips, and here's manifesting this, and here's that, but how do we stop ourselves from manifesting, and what are things to shift? Like, what are some possible ways of not getting stuck in that? So if you're new to me, hi, Elias Patras here, intuitive motivator, life coach, psychic medium, author, all those other wonderful things. All those things. And I am so honored to have Janet Zavala, life coach, best-selling author, and new mother of the bride, the groom, and the new bride, your daughter-in-law. So your daughter, I'll just say your daughter now. So excited to have you here. Thank you for doing the surprise live. Sue the Stew, I love the name. And Buddha, good to see you, Buddha. So nice to have you here. So what's something that gets in our way of manifesting?
I think that we are born and we have experiences, and then we kind of create all these layers to protect us, or whatever we've created, our fears, our barriers. And one of the things that prevents us from manifesting effectively is truly looking at these barriers and breaking them down, deconstructing them. Because you can have that strong desire for something in your heart, and like it's a true desire and you want it with all of your heart. If you're not looking at what's stopping you from taking the action or doing the thing, if you're not confronting it, and I know it can be scary sometimes, but I think that there's two things that you need to do. You need to look to see what those barriers are, the source of them, and slowly start to resolve them. And then I also think that you need to just take action anyways. You need to feel the fear and don't expect it to go away, and take action anyway. So I think that those are some things that they don't tell you. They say create a vision board, which I love vision boards. I think that they're great and they're effective, but I've created vision boards when I've been not ready to confront barriers, and they have done nothing for me. And it's not the vision board's fault. It's because I didn't look at what I needed to look at for myself to do the things that I need to do to make those things a reality.
And let me just butt in real quick, because something happened that it didn't go on Facebook. So thank you, Chris, for letting me know, because I'm just going to keep on talking, and Janet keep on talking. If you guys just joined us, we're only a couple minutes in. My name's Elias Patras. Obviously, y'all know me on Facebook, joined by my wonderful, amazing friend, Janet Zavala Coaching. And if you didn't know by now, Janet and I are doing a retreat the first weekend of November about manifesting your desires. And what we're here to talk about is manifestation tips. And we talk about these things, and you just brought up about the barriers. And I think that's so important. You said the word deconstructing. Deconstructing. How does someone, and I know we'll definitely getting into this on the retreat, but how does somebody start? It's all piled on. How would somebody peel that away?
Always the first thing is you start with awareness. Like, because sometimes we go through life and we're not really aware that we're doing the things that we're doing or the actions that we're taking or not taking. It's because something's going on, something deeper is going on. So starting to develop that awareness, going, and being curious, right? It's like you think, hey, I really want to write this book, right? You've written a book, I've written a book. It took me 10 years. It took you a lot less, but it took me 10 years to do it. And looking at it honestly within yourself and say, what's stopping me? What is that? Is it a fear of success? Is it a fear of failure? Is it, where is that fear? Is it because somebody told you that you're not a good writer? Is it, what are these things that are preventing you? Because you might not even know, they might not be in your consciousness yet, but you need to slow down, get still, hit the meditation pillow and just slow down your thinking so you can start to get into touch with those. So that's step number one in the deconstruction process, is developing that awareness.
And that's so important. Like, so let's say for Eleni going on The Voice in Greece, she gets the call and she gets okay. That's scary. I mean, I've been in theater, I've done theater. It's challenging to say, oh my God, I'm stepping here and I don't know what I'm doing. But by manifesting, we have to realize that the first piece of manifesting is the saying yes. It is saying yes to self. And when we can do that, that's the beauty of it. Susan says the wedding was beautiful. It truly was beautiful pictures. Dolores says, if I'm scared, I should keep going.
1,000,000%. And the thing is that you don't need to like jump into the deep end of the pool, right? Get your feet wet. You don't need to take this grand move that will scare the bejesus out of you, right? It's like you start, okay, if you want to become a life coach, right? I'm using my experiences for ease, but you research life coaching programs, right? That's the action for today. That's your action, you just keep on building on that action.
And I want to bring something from like my grammar school paper. Do you know it took Edison 14 months to develop a light bulb and over 1,200 experiments and hundreds of materials to create the light bulb? And that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. I mean, I would never, I can tell you, writing the book that's coming out soon, guys. Writing the book, changing the FU to thank you, how to flip the script and see the gift. That took me almost 2 years. And because I was told by somebody, I don't think this book will make it. It sounds like it's a teaching memoir. And I still value that person. I still value that individual and their expertise, but that bump created a different trajectory for my book.
Yeah. And you talk about Edison and then that criticism that you got. I'm sure Edison was told that he was crazy for the whole entire time, right? It's like, why do you want that? Why do you? And I think that's the other kind of weird thing about this whole thing. You've got big dreams, but then you got other people who want to stifle your dreams, push them down. And for whatever reason, that's their fears projected onto you. So, you just have to keep on reminding yourself, no matter the face of adversity or the people who are telling you negative things, you'll never be able to do this or this won't work. You just have to put it off to the side, and you can respect that, they have their opinion, but just be driven by something deeper within you.
So true. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Jean. And I think I saw Iggy. Hi, Iggy on here. Good to see you. And Eleni says, my voice doesn't always come out the moment I'm on the spotlight. I've dived deep in the past and get so discouraged. We all do. And here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to add to what Janet is saying this way. Sorry. What Janet is saying is worthiness. Let's think about that. Do you feel worthy of achieving what you want to achieve. That piece alone will shift you. I'm gonna mention something. I mentioned this on the retreat reunion that we did, Moira and I did um in September, and we always do a 30-day afterward reunion. And I said something in there. And what I said was, it's even challenging to say it now, but I said that I always wanted to do retreats because I needed to
Mm,
prove something to my mentors, or prove something to, um, I don't want to say the world, but like other people that did these retreats. I'm like, hey, I have a voice and what I'm doing is important. The moment that I let go of that piece,
mm,
did it because I feel good about it. I don't have to prove. Is that a little bit of an ego? It is a little bit of an ego. It's kind of like saying, to all the people that were like, well, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, blah, blah, blah. And what do you do?
mhm, mhm,
And that always hurt me inside. Like I wasn't worthy. I wasn't valued.
mhm,
And I think that's why I'm like, it has to be successful. It has to be successful. But once when I said, I'm doing this because I enjoy it, I'm
mhm.
doing it because I see the shift in people, things just started to flow better.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think sometimes those things drive us, which may not always be a bad thing, but it's something that in order to truly step into yourself, your authenticity, like you kind of need to let those kind of negative pushes go and
Right.
then fly on your own.
And that's a piece, because you're talking about the authenticity. And I would add a thing about manifesting is the action that you move towards it. Because Eleni says it's like, I don't know in the moment if I'm worthy of the attention. Well, here's the thing, it's not the attention. If you're singing because you love it, because it's a passion of yours, because you get it fills your heart and soul, that's it.
And I want to say something about worthiness, and it may take a little while for people to believe it, but we are all worthy. We
Right.
are all worthy right now. You don't have to hustle for your worthiness. You don't have to earn it. You've made it by some miracle on this planet this long. Your parents' miracle egg and sperm met and created the miracle of you. You are worthy. There is nothing you need to do.
You're
There
born.
is nothing you need to earn. Life's experiences has told you that you're not worthy, and I felt like that up until probably my 40s, right? And until I believe that, like, there's nothing I need to earn to be worthy. So, if you have that thinking that you're not worthy, and that's what Elias and I will do on the retreat, is like, let's deconstruct some of those worthiness challenges, and start to break through what is preventing me from feeling that sense of worth.
And Dolores says that when you let go of it being just like when they did it, it was
Mm,
better. Right. Right, Heidi. Believe in yourself. And here's the piece, guys. Think about this. If you let go of I should be
mm,
this, that, and the other, then that manifestation of taking the action, feeling it, deconstructing those shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and blah, 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 and letting go of all that stuff, you are now starting fresh and saying, I deserve this. I believe in this. I am worthy of it. And I see it.
mm,
Because the moment you doubt it, it's gone.
mhm,
The moment you doubt it, it's gone. Or you have to climb up the stairs again, and then you're like, oh, bum, 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 bum. Oh, okay. Oh God, crap. Blah, blah, blah. It's that ladder going up and down and up and down and up and down. And you're not getting anywhere. It's
mhm.
keep on moving that. Letting go of people who made me feel less than enough has really helped me. Work in progress, though. I think we're all still a work in progress. Every
One
single one of
million
us.
percent. You know what? As soon as we think we got ourselves figured out, then another trigger or barrier comes up, and you're like, "Oh man, I,
Right.
th- I thought I had it all figured out." No.
Susan said that was my biggest problem, believing the lie. I am worthy and I always was and am. Exactly. Exactly.
Bam, mic
What that
drop.
were shoots and ladders. So let's hear from you guys on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Is there something that you want us to, talk about, or do you have a comment or a question about manifesting? We'll go through that a little quick. We're just going to be on for another 15 minutes, guys, just really quick, because in an hour, in 45 minutes, I'm going to be back on here 3 times today, guys. Back on here doing our Sunday evening guided meditation. And the word is for today, Delora. What's the word? Because my brain is going 5 times fast and I just forgot the word.
Grace is the word. No.
Grace. It could be. We threw out 5 different words. So I always have to check with management. What is
Always.
it? Yeah. Invitation. The word
Oh.
is invitation.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So JS says, I get confused how to manifest properly. I don't want to learn lessons. I want to purely manifest. This is very interesting. Hello, Lee Michael. So good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. I get confused how to manifest properly. Well, I'm going to tell you the word properly is kind of like a.
For us coaches, it's like, no.
No, not the word properly, because the way that Janet's going to do it is different than I'm going to do it, is different than when Joy does it, or Amanda does it, or Susan does it, or Delora does it, or Eleni does it, or Iggy does it, Lee Michael. Everyone is different. Everyone is different. Yes, yes, and you both invited me because I was manifesting the November retreat. Yeah, cousin Jody in disguise. Yeah, not properly. Okay, great. I got it, cousin Jody. I knew who you were. But so, what would you say to her?
Well, the last part of besides the properly, that kind of is kind of like a word for coaches that makes us go, ooh. I think I don't want to learn the lessons, and I feel like we're in life school. Like that's all there is.
Right.
I think that we have to learn the lessons if we want the things that we want deep in our heart. I think that, I would like not to learn the hard lessons too. It's a difficult thing, but I really think, and I write it in my book, The Nature of Transformation, that your purpose is not outside of yourself. Your purpose is you. Your purpose is to become the most healed, happy, healthy person that you can be, so you can live more joyfully, so you can, bring that light to others, so you can live the life that you want to live, that brings you some measure of happiness. But our life's purpose is us, is
Right.
you. You are your life's purpose. So, and I can tell you that once you learn the lesson and you pass the test, right, and you graduate from, I don't know, 3rd grade to 4th grade,
Right.
whatever grade I'm at, it feels good. You feel like you have, accomplished something, like, oh, I've shed that skin. I don't need that anymore.
Right. So true. And I'm smirking because Dolores like, I heard that patience is not necessary. You're funny. You're very funny. Hey, Pandora. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Jody says, yes, I've had lots of lessons and I'm just good with them. Then with them that I'm given, I don't want to generate more. Okay, I get it. I totally get it. Hi, Angela. I want you to take a step back for a moment. Just take a step back and take a look at all the things that you have manifested. Take a look at the things that you have manifested. Okay. And how did you get to that point? So, what else is possible? How can it get better than this? Just sit with that for a second. Iggy says there's no properly, you just find the way that works for you and go with it every time you want to manifest. Although at first I tended to forget my way until it was ingrained. Exactly. exactly. And Iggy is part of Pathways to Successful Living
Mm,
seminars. So it's learned so much from them and did their program, and it was an amazing experience. And I fought it because I wanted to be right and perfect.
mhm,
Once we can let go of those two pieces,
mhm.
guys, so much is possible. So much is
Yes.
possible.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you something in a second here. Please hold. So
Mhm.
if you want to join us, we've got a couple spots for manifesting your desires. It's right here. It's November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's in beautiful Mechanicsville, Iowa. That's Mechanicsville, Iowa. Let's see, Janet, if I am high tech to do this. Um, and food, lodging, and the retreat is included. And we are going to, yes, can I do it? Oh my God, I think I can. But can you see it? There it is. And
Oh,
this is
beautiful.
Tiramuse. This is Tiramuse. It's just beautiful. I'm going to go to the other screen. Just let me know if it's showing everything that I need to show it. So here's the event space. Are you seeing this?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Here's the event space. And this space is, it's where we sleep, it's where we eat, it's where all the stuff there's happens. There's wonderful outdoors here. And look at this 47 acres of land, prairie, forest, and waterway trails, 3 outdoor classroom areas. There's 7 sacred sites to go to. There's a Zen garden, there's a fire pit, we got a meditation room, but I think that will be occupied um, because overflow. What we'll do is the meditation room. What we'll use is a as a sleeping room, but it's a beautiful place. Let me show you some of the pictures of the place. So here it is. We're gonna be here. They don't have the purple chairs anymore. They did save one for Delora, but there is. This is where we eat. The kitchen. This goes upstairs. The spiral staircase. There's a room up there, um, and there's the spiral staircase looking down. But there it is. The room is right up there in that corner. I don't know if you can see it in up there, but
Mhm.
that's where it is.
I can say
And it's a beautiful place, you guys. Look at all the land. It's just amazing. There's a little library to the right. The kitchen is to the left. There's a hallway. Um, this is the bedroom. So there's a single bed in the room, and then there's a couple rooms that have 2 double beds. And it's just calming. It's This is the meditation room, the little orange that you see here. Um, let's see. There is a sauna there as well. You guys can use the sauna. And she has actually made paths. So she will mow the grass, and then there's walking paths all the way. And where these trees are, there's a creek, or some of you will say crick. There's a creek near there, and that's awesome. And it's just beautiful land. You can see there's the creek to the right. There's the You're gonna drive right up and you'll see Tiramuse right there. There's a big sign. And do you see like these this Asian it's supposed to be, I forgot what it is. It's the Asian temple here. And what you do is you go up to the temple, you say a prayer, and then you ring the bell. So they've
mm,
got like these wonders of the world, and they have little replicas of them. So they have that. And there's a sign. There's Termuse. Um, so it's just awesome. Eleni says, "How often should we manifest?" I'd say manifest every single gosh darn day. I mean, you're constantly working on it, right? Let me go back here to us, and then let me go back to, we can, I think this is how I did it. Yeah, oops, remove. Okay, and then we'll go back to here. Okay, there you go. I did it. I was excited. That was fun.
that was
Yeah,
pretty good.
Um, thank you, Sarah. The Shingo Shrine. Yes, thank you. And you leave a rock too. Thank you. Thank you. Mermaids in Iowa. Yes, there's mermaids in Iowa. It's Delora. You'll see her splashing around in the creek. There's also Stonehenge. Yeah. So if you're interested, um, email us, either Janet or myself,
Mhm.
and we have 4 spots left. We have 4 spots left. We'd love to have you. And here's the thing, if you can't make it and you know a friend that would really benefit from man to manifest their desires, come and join us. We have a great menu all set, and we're going to cook in community. So we're
Mm.
going to be doing little parts of stuff to um, do the cooking, and that just so we're manifesting our meal. Got it, guys? We're manifesting our meal. So it's great. And if you want to come up the day before, don't come up before 4 o'clock on Thursday, and you would pay $40 extra for that night. I'm leaving on Monday. If you have to stay Sunday, you can. It's another $40, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. But when I leave, everybody leaves because I'm in. Jan and I are responsible for everybody. So are you leaving Monday? Are you leaving Sunday?
I have to leave on Sunday because I'm back in California for 2 days, and I fly out to New York for another workshop. So
You're
I
busy,
know, I know.
busy. You're like ready. I think I've showed this once. This is my calendar. All the circles, not the orange ones, but all the circles. That's everything I got coming up.
Wow.
It's crazy. Look at Amanda. Sunday is game night. Yes. And Joyce said it's the best $40 ever spent. It's true. Really
Uh,
is true. So
well, now
guys,
I'm
come join us. Come join us. And guys, please go to janetzavala.coaching.com, sign up for her email list, and that way you'll get to know everything that Janet's doing. Um, are you in a new book coming up?
I'm not in a new book. I haven't done a collaboration book in a while because I had these 2 workshops and the wedding. So, I usually I take on too much, but I was good to myself and I, set some boundaries for myself. So no, I'm not in a new book coming up, but I've got the idea for my next one. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So when I have time, I can sit down and start to work on that. So
That's awesome. I
yeah.
will tell everybody that our lovely Delora and Carson and Danette and a couple other people that we know are in a collaboration book. And I'm just going to say this, just I know Danette's not on here, but I'm super excited. Guys, if you have stuff going on with finances, she wrote this really great book, The Early Start Retirement Plan, and craft a portfolio of passions to enrich your life today and beyond. This is a great financial planning guide. And look what I just opened up to, keeping your roots, staying connected across the globe. And the funny thing is, I love this because she's taken all her experience and putting it in here, and it's so easy to read. um there's great tips in here. For example, beneficial for everyone. In essence, mini retirements are powerful tools for reflection and personal growth. They provide a unique opportunity to step up, reassess, learn, and grow.
Yeah, I got a sneak peek of that book and I'm not sure if it's in there, but I wrote a little recommendation for it somewhere, like a little, it's amazing, little blurb. But here's the thing. One of the things that I said, if you don't find it, like, oh,
You're in here. There it is.
there it is. I am, if you don't know me, I'm super into women's empowerment. And I think one of the best ways to do that is to make sure that you are financially empowered. And Danette and her book are, like, I couldn't recommend it more. Like, I think that it's just one of the keys to being an independent woman in this day and age is to make sure that you have access and control and an understanding of your money.
And guys, if you do buy any of the books, Danette's, Janet's, mine, the best thing that helps us, honestly, truly, is going to Amazon and writing a review. It
Yes.
really does. It truly helps us so much. I mean, some of the books have become Amazon bestsellers. So, really, truly, we appreciate the review. We value it, and it really does help us. So, thank you in advance. All
Yeah.
right, my friend, let me make sure that I've got this up one more time. Again, guys, manifesting your desires, Tiramuse Wellness Sanctuary, Mechanicsville, Iowa. Like I said, 4 spots left. It is an amazing place. We love it. And we're so grateful to be able to be there. So come join us. 4 spots left. 4 spots left. I'll be on in half an hour. I'm going to be doing guided meditation for Sunday evenings. That's at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we're going to be talking about invitation. It's going to be intuition, invitation. So Joy says, I want to live there. Yes, yes. And we get an extra hour retreat because of the time change. We do get to fall back. It's exciting. I love that. I love that. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Janet, thank you so much for taking time after the wedding. You looked gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So
Thank
you
you.
do anyway, but I've never seen you in a very fancy gown, and it looked beautiful.
It's been a while, let me tell you.
Remember, guys, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. From our hearts to yours. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Take care.